Hi, this is Colin. Um, this is a little video I'm making to show some of my Ktel records. I had a request from Steve Near. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Steve Near, to make a list or show a video of some of my Ktel records. Um, I have some here, but it's not all of them. Half of my records are at another location. I don't know if you can tell by some of my videos, I'm in two different places sometimes, but I have a little stack here of Ktel and some others that I've accumulated just since I've been in this spot. So I'll just get right into showing them, and at the end I have about 3 or 4 records that little tiny update of some that I've gotten. Ktel Records. Alright, here we have Music Machine. Original Stars, Original Hits. There's some of the people that's on there. Got Robbie the Robot on the front. Ktel Hot Tracks. This sort of reminds me of Soul Train, the picture, you know. Remember that old dance show? The Soul Train with Don Cornelius. And it had Maniac by Michael Cimbello, Human Touch, Rick Springfield, King of Pain, The Police, Promises, 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 you know, Naked Eyes, Hot Tracks, Ktel. Hot Nights and City Lights, the best disco in town, non-stop original disco hits and stars. The Jacksons, Gloria Gaynor, Village People. Hot Tracks, Hot Nights and City Lights, Ktel. Ktel Music Power. Now this one's, they had a few that they were pretty generic. This one's from 1974. Music Power, 22 original hits and original stars. Brownsville Station, Jimmy Stafford, The Stylistics. There's a list. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Make you wanna holler, howdy-ho. Burns your tummy, don't you know? Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Great wine and a basin joy.
Little dancing. Dynamic Sound, 22 original hits and stars. Ktel. Ktel 2 Days Super Greats Part 2. I don't have Part 1. Well, I might in my other stack. One old babe, what would you say? Hurricane Smith, Ma Bale Am, T-Set, Venus, Shocking Blue. Some of these, I'm using my computer camera, so I don't know if you can read these okay. And I've got it on a low resolution setting because it takes less time to upload and doesn't mess with the sound and all that. Ktel High Energy. That's what I got. Blondie, Peaches and Herb, Sticks, to name a few. High Energy. Now these next few aren't exact. They're not Ktel, but they are like compilation, bunch of hits or whatever put onto one record. If you can find this one, this is a really good one. It's called Black Gold, 24 carats. It has a lot of good, the cover is kind of iffy on that one, but there you go. A lot of R&B and that type of thing. If you're into Motown, there's a lot of good ones on this one. I've seen this around a couple times, so I know they're out there. The 70s Decade of Love. It ain't heavy, he's my brother. By the Hollies is on there. There we go. I want to lose track of where I am at the moment. And here's another one, not Ktel, but Cruise in 1970. I think they had a whole collection of these cruising records that are pretty good. Goes through the years. This is a good one if you can find it. Dick Clark, Rock and Roll Remember. Another compilation of a bunch of stuff from the 50s, mostly 60s. There's a couple of these Dick Clark records that are really good. You can see them out there now and then. And this one, there's a box set, and the box is pretty tore up, but it has 72 original hits, original artists. More 50s, 60s type things. You can usually find these types of records in the 50-cent bins and dollar bins. You know, they're pretty cheap, but I like them. They kind of compress a lot of songs onto one record, so don't expect real high fidelity music coming through your speakers. Or your speaker, maybe just got one speaker. I don't know. Anyway, these trucker records are really fun. Ktelish. 6 Days on the Road Trucker Stars. Those are always fun. Sometimes you can even find the girly covers of those. Oh. More original greats. Compilation, and that's all I have here at the moment. Well, I didn't dig through everything because I got stuff in boxes basically where I'm at right now. You can see this mess behind me, but that's some of the Ktel records and Ktel-ish. Steve, I hope that helps you find a few. Oh, I might as well mention, I forgot one of the Ktel records. It's the one I have on the player right now. I just picked this one up today at the antique mall. Kooky Tunes, 24 original hits and original artists. That's a Ktel record. Uh-oh.
Well, we crippled through the water and we seen the girls a-swimming. They must have been 100 of them, pretty young women. They looked so fine, even birds forgot to sing. We lay down in the poison oak, didn't say a thing. We're the boys from Camp Cucamonga. Our mother sent us here for to study nature's way. We learned to make
Oh, that sucker away. We like our guns here in the United States. We just blow everybody away.
You'll never get rich.
Kooky Tunes. And lastly, I've got some few records that I picked up at the antique mall when I was there today. This is tiny little record update after the Ktel. Graham Parsons, Grievous Angel. Somebody suggested this to me. I have never heard Graham Parsons that I know of, unless maybe if I hear it, I will remember. So this is my introduction to Graham Parsons. I guess he had a rather unpleasant death. Overdosed, or they had to put ice cubes in his butt or something. They couldn't. Well, anyway, Graham Parsons. And Madonna, Who's That Girl soundtrack. I've always liked this movie, but I've never had the soundtrack. Now I have it. Madonna, Who's That Girl. Wham, Make It Big. More 80s goodness. Oh, their videos on this this were kind of cheesy, but that was the 80s. Bam, make it big. And this might be a good candidate for one of my playing just a record sort of thing. It's relax and let the power of suggestion help you stop smoking. Very interesting. By the power of suggestion, you must watch my channel. Anyway, that's the end of this video for now. Oh, one more thing. I did also pick up a 1970s hamburger radio. And
every time that I went out to swim, you had those nerves, that anxiousness, and it's what fuels you. What is it like before you walk out for a match? Is that what keeps you coming back, or is it the actual fighting?
The actual fighting.
I like to go for the fights.
Putting yourself out
Beat
there.
the
It's
shit
probably
out of
the freest
everybody,
moment
you
in my entire life
bastards.
when I hit in the cage.
Anyway,
I feel like
you know I like getting kooky stuff like that. But, thanks for watching, and I'll put Steve Dash. Okay, I had to bust back in here at the end for a minute. It's not Steve Near, it's James Near. Sorry, James. I just got into the heat of the moment of the video, and James Near. Look him up. Subscribe to his channel.
I'm a long dog, Jackson.